All right, now there appears to be a massive controversy revolving around Jairam Ramesh's China links. We are given to understand that his China connection is now coming under increasing scrutiny. This is what Mahesh Jethmalani has said. Now, Mahesh Jethmalani from the BJP saying that Jairam Ramesh must disclose his links to Huawei. So essentially what we are seeing, of course, is that Mahesh Jethmalani has said that since 2005, Jairam Ramesh has been lobbying for the Chinese telecom company Huawei's activities in India. Huawei has been banned in several countries as a security threat. Jairam is now questioning the government of India's China policy, and it does behove him to disclose his links with Huawei. So this appears to be more of a question that's been asked by Mahesh Jethmalani, asking Jairam Ramesh to come out in the open about his links to Huawei. Now, the BJP essentially questioning Jairam Ramesh whether he has any links with Huawei or not. To remember that Huawei, of course, is banned in several countries and action has been taken in several countries against the Chinese giant Huawei. It is believed that it is a security threat, and that is why it has been banned. Now, the BJP over there essentially turning the focus back on Jairam Ramesh. And in a book, we understand that has been written by Mahesh Jethmalani, he says that since 2005, Jairam Ramesh has been lobbying for the Chinese telecom company Huawei's activities in India. Huawei has been banned in several countries as a security threat, and Jairam Ramesh is being questioning the government of India's China stance, and he must disclose his links to Huawei. So those are questions that are being raised by the BJP over this. I think we've got Rhythm with us. All right, we don't have her yet, but obviously these are questions that are being raised by the BJP. This is a book that has been written by Mahesh Jethmalani, where he has questioned Jairam Ramesh, a senior leader of the Congress party, over what he alleges are links with Huawei. Just to tell our viewers a bit about Huawei, of course, Huawei is a Chinese giant. It has been banned in several countries, and security agencies of various countries have essentially said that they are very suspect of Huawei's linkages, also very suspect of its operations in various countries. So Huawei, of course, has had action taken against it in various companies. Now, in that book, we understand that Mahesh Jethmalani also questions Jairam Ramesh's links to Huawei, saying that it is time that he come out in the open as to why he is been lobbying for the company Huawei. Now, these are questions that Mahesh Jethmalani from the BJP has asked of Jairam Ramesh. All right, so what we are getting right now, of course, is Mahesh Jethmalani essentially questioning as to whether Jairam Ramesh, who, by the way, was a minister in the government that was headed by Dr. Manmohan Singh, has any links whatsoever with Huawei. Now, this, of course, is an allegation that is coming out. He's also saying that you need to come out clean on your links with Huawei. Now, these are comments that have been posted on Twitter by Mahesh Jethmalani. I'm going to go across to Rhythm, I think, if she's with us. Rhythm, can you take us through what Mahesh Jethmalani has said? All right, I don't think we've got Rhythm, but let me go across to Niranjan. He has more details on this. Yes, Niranjan, tell us more.
Well, you know, Mahesh Jethmalani has made some very interesting observations on Jairam Ramesh. Now, this is in a series of his series of comments that he's been making, an observation mostly about the role of Jairam Ramesh and his proximity perhaps to the Chinese, or that's what he's alleging. Now, in another tweet, he speaks now about Jairam Ramesh, and yesterday he had tweeted a link from 2010 speaking about how Jairam Ramesh had won support in China and how Jairam Ramesh's stand on Chinese investments was extremely suspect. He claimed that from a 2010 article, the Chinese media often backed Jairam Ramesh. And then he spoke about how Jairam Ramesh, wanted to remove needless restrictions to allow Chinese companies into India. Specifically, he made a comment about how Jairam Ramesh wanted Huawei. By the way, Huawei is the same company that is being blocked by many countries across the world for the security that it poses to countries' national security. And how Jairam Ramesh essentially fought even the UPA and the Congress Party to allow companies like Huawei from entering into India. Basically, he tried to drive home the point, and Mahesh Jethmalani tried to drive home the point that Jairam Ramesh was extremely pro-China. And then in this particular article and tweet, he says since 2005, Jairam Ramesh has been lobbying for Chinese telecom company Huawei's activities in India. And he says, see below excerpts from his book, put out an excerpt of his book. He talks about how Huawei has been banned in several countries as a security threat. Something that I just mentioned, countries like America too have a very adverse view on Huawei. Jairam Ramesh now questions government of India's China stand. It behoves him to disclose his Huawei links. So perhaps he's trying to get at something. And in this particular article that he's tagged, a screenshot of which he shared, he says, just one thing, wary of China in January 2003, just one thing said diplomacy aside and poo-pooed Chinese statistics. The Chinese feel that India is being unnecessarily obstructive in the matter of granting business visas and in approving Chinese FDI and contracts won in public tenders. The Chinese networking major Huawei Technologies has a sizable presence in Bangalore and wants to expand, much to the discomfiture of Indian security agencies. So it's an observation that he's made about how Jairam Ramesh spoke of Huawei, increasingly and more and more. This is perhaps, I mean, there's nothing to